Okay, Unit 9, Target 5 and 6 homework, number 17. I only have one angle this time. The previous two problems, I had two angles, so I could start by finding the third angle. I only have one angle. I do need to check to see if I can use law of sines. To use law of sines, I need an angle measure, like this one. Angle B is 56 degrees, and I need the side opposite. And so I can use law of sines because I have angle B, and I also have side B. They gave me side C, so I don't need to find that one. I need to find angle C, angle A, and side A. But I can use law of sines because of the yellow highlighted. I have an angle and the side opposite. So I'm going to start my problem with that. I'm going to start with 17 over sine of 56 degrees. So the side length divided by the sine of the angle opposite. And let's use that to work with C. So 17 over sine 56 is going to equal 14 over sine of angle C. This one's a little bit different than the previous two problems because I'm finding an angle measure. So we'll see what that looks like. We still solve the same way using proportions. So cross multiply 17 times the sine of C is going to equal 14 times the sine of 56 degrees. So if I divide both sides by 17, I get sine of C is equal to 14 times sine 56 degrees divided by 17. And I can type that into the calculator. 14 sine 56 divided by 17. Remember to close your parentheses. So I get this decimal 0.6827. So sine of C is equal to 0.6827 or 4727. So that gave me the sine of C. I want to find the actual C value. So just like we did in Target 4, since we have the ratio that goes with the angle, we use the inverse sine of that ratio to get the actual angle measure. And you can do that on the calculator. I already have that ratio right there on the calculator, so I can press second sine. And on a lot of your calculators, you can just press the up arrow and choose that, and then hit enter. On some calculators where you can't press the up arrow, you can press second sine, and then you need to bring up the previous answer. So second and the negative sign on most calculators brings up the previous answer. So I'm taking the inverse sine of that ratio, and I get 43.058. So when I round, 43.1 degrees. So if I go back up to my triangle, I can put in that 43.1. And now, again, because I have two angles in a triangle, I can find the third angle, 180 minus the sum of the other two, 56 plus 43.1. Use my other calculator for that. And I get 80.9. So angle A is equal to 80.9 degrees. And now I'm going to have to do a law of sines again. I'm going to try to use this space I have so I don't have to scroll around. I've made some space in my box. I'm going to start back with my original ratio highlighted in yellow. That's 17 over the sine of 56 degrees is going to equal, and now I'm going to use my A values. So that's going to equal A over the sine of 80.9 degrees. And now I just do the problem from there. Cross multiply 17 times sine of 80.9 degrees equals A times sine 56. Divide both sides by sine 56. So 17 times sine 80.9 divided by sine 56 equals A. 17 times sine 80.9, parentheses divided by sine 56, and I get 20.2. So I found everything I need to find. I could go back and just double check with law of sines, but that's it.